Hey guys, how's it going? It's Super Bowl Sunday, and I'm gonna cook a brisket for my buddies and myself. And I wanted to show you guys, how I pick out a brisket, what I look for, and just a couple things here and there, a couple tips and tricks. All right, let's get going. I'm gonna turn the camera around. All right, guys. So what you're looking at here is a whole Packers brisket, is what it's called. It's got the flat and then the point on this side. So what you're going to be looking for is you want to get a USDA Choice or Prime. This is Choice. Prime is probably a little bit better, but it's harder to find. You also want to look at, the first thing I look at is I look at the meat. You can see the grains in there. And I want to just make sure that they're not gashed or really loose. Sometimes they're really loose and you get like a really sloppy brisket. Also, you want to make sure that there's these fat marbling in the meat. That's where you're going to get a lot of your flavor and juiciness. Another main thing you want to look at is that overall thickness. So overall, you kind of want your brisket to have as even as a thickness as possible, because otherwise the thin parts down here will get burnt and these will still be cooking. All the briskets are going to have a fat cap on the back. Probably the less the better in a lot of instances, just because you have to pay for it. It still adds to the weight. And really we only need like a 1/4 inch thick on this back end, but that's okay. And then another part is up here on the point. I probably paid an extra $5 or $10 for all the fat up here. So if you can find something that's well trimmed to get rid of a lot of this fat, that's good. You could also buy just a flat instead of a whole brisket, but I prefer to do the Packers because then you can make some burn ends out of this front part. But besides that, also look at the fat. You want to make sure the fat is like a pretty good white color. This one is white. It's a little bit miscolored because of the blood in there. But you don't want anything that's like yellow or green or something like that. It means like the fat is rotting or gone bad. It'll taste kind of funky. And then meat color. You just want something meat colored. If it's like black or super gray, maybe move on to something else. And that's about it. Guys, hopefully I was able to give you a tip or trick there that maybe you didn't know beforehand on picking out some briskets. And enjoy your Super Bowl. Hopefully you're cooking brisket or something too. And I'll catch you next time. Hit me up on bbgrillshack.com. Remember to hit the subscribe button. And talk to you next time.